Welcome to the Baptist Daily Devotional Conversation. I am Emma, and I am here with Nana. Today is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026, and we are reflecting on the devotional titled, Share Your Spiritual Experiences to Lead Others to Christ, drawn from Acts chapter 22. In this passage, Paul continues addressing the crowd by recounting his encounter with Jesus on the road to Damascus. Nana, what stands out to you as Paul shares this deeply personal experience?
What stands out is Paul's confidence in sharing what God did in his life. He does not attempt to persuade through argument. He simply recounts what happened to him. His experience becomes his testimony, grounded in truth rather than explanation.
That approach feels very instructive. Paul speaks calmly, even though those listening do not fully understand what he experienced. It reminds us that spiritual encounters are often personal and not immediately clear to others.
Exactly. Spiritual experiences are discerned spiritually. Paul's companions saw the light, but they did not understand the voice. That distinction helps us appreciate that God works uniquely within individuals, even in shared moments.
It also helps believers who feel misunderstood after encountering God. Paul's story shows that misunderstanding does not invalidate the experience.
Yes, Paul does not seek validation from the crowd. His assurance comes from the encounter itself. That confidence is important for believers today who may feel pressure to explain or justify their transformation.
There is also humility in how Paul tells his story. He does not exaggerate it, nor does he center himself. He points to what God did.
That humility strengthens the witness. Spiritual experiences are not meant to elevate the believer, but to reveal God's grace and power at work in a life.
I find it helpful that Paul shares his experience as part of his defense, yet it becomes an invitation rather than a confrontation.
That is a powerful observation. Paul's testimony becomes a bridge. Even when the listeners cannot fully grasp it, they are exposed to the reality of God's work.
For many believers, the fear of being misunderstood can silence their testimony. Paul's example encourages us to speak with clarity and trust God with the outcome.
Indeed. Witness is not about convincing. It is about faithfully sharing what God has done and allowing the Spirit to work in the hearts of others.
And Paul also shows us that experience and transformation go together. His life aligned with what he encountered.
That alignment is critical. A transformed life gives weight to personal testimony. Consistency reinforces credibility.
So for today's listener, the question may not be how dramatic their experience was, but how faithfully they lived in response to it.
That is well said. God uses ordinary and profound experiences alike to draw others to himself when they are stewarded faithfully.
As we reflect on Paul's testimony, it invites us to think about our own experiences with God.
Yes, and to consider how those experiences can quietly and consistently point others to Christ.
Before we close, Nana, what encouragement would you offer to someone hesitant to share their spiritual journey?
I would encourage them to remember that their experience is a gift. It does not need embellishment. When shared with humility and faithfulness, God can use it in ways they may never see.
That is a reassuring word. Let us take a moment to pray together.
Father, thank you for the ways you meet us personally and shape our lives through your grace. Help us to steward our spiritual experiences with humility and faithfulness. Give us wisdom to share what you have done and trust you to use our lives to draw others to Christ. Amen.
Thank you for joining us for today's Baptist Daily Devotional Conversation. May your walk with God be shaped by faithfulness, and may your story point others to Christ. We look forward to continuing this journey with you tomorrow.